This is an IxNetwork video going over some of the link OEM statistics. I'm going to go ahead and start the protocol. And the first thing we're going to look at is the org-specific PDU. First, I'll note that the event TX mode is set to single and periodic. If I go click on the second port, here on the link, you can see that it's in periodic mode. But even though that's the case, when I click Send org-specific PDU, we go to the capture, you'll note that they are only sent singularly. And if we scroll down, it's the case here as well. Okay. I'm also going to go to the learned info on that same port, and I'm also going to send a variable request. And if we scroll back up, and we note that request is sent and received, and then a variable response, and the variable response is received. Again, it's just sending the one. So for both of these particular messages, if you need to send them multiples using the periodic mode, one thing you can do is you go to automation, the automation tab, and we can use test composer. Okay, and you add a script command to execute, and then you just select which command you want to use. And here I've selected to let's see, we'll change this. OAM start sending org-specific PDU. Okay, I'm going to change this to periodic, and yeah, we'll do the southern port. We'll do the first one. Okay. Okay, and we'll click OK. And we'll play the selected. Alright, it should be sending. I'll go back to click automation. I'm just going to remove the view. And now if I scroll down, work specific, you can see that that particular port is sending continuously now. Okay. So you could also do that with the variable request or any of the other event types that we can also do here. So for instance, if we go, okay, the mode is currently set to single here, but if it was periodic, we can also send these periodically or singularly. On this particular one, let's try, we're going to send errored frame, so I'll enable that, and I'll also enable this one, the organization specific event TLV notification. Okay, and we're going to send updated parameters. Okay, and since it's single, we'll also send one. And there we see it sent. And also the unique event notification PDU TX is triggered. Okay. Go over here. Event notification. And when we look in that event TLV, we see the errored frame and the information and the organization specific event TLV info. Okay. Let me go back to the automation real quick, and I want to add another one. And stop it. Okay. And I'm just going to go ahead and stop that. Okay, let's go back and make sure. Should stop shortly if it's not already. Okay, so I've stopped sending the periodic organization specific PDU. Okay, so we've gone over that. We've also gone over the variable request and response. Let's see, one other thing that we can do. Let's go scroll up to the stats. You'll notice that the unique information PDU count is 1. You can also increment this by doing the following. We can go to the Advanced tab on this particular port or device, and well, actually, let's go to both so we can see. We'll go to the Advanced tab for both. There it is. Okay, you can override the revision number. Okay, and then if we come over here, you have to update it, and this should allow you to increment the unique information PDU count. There we see that it's incremented. Okay, so if you need to change that, that's how you would do it. Let's see. Also, we're going to talk a little bit about the the event notification and unique event notification. Okay, these what we can do, we'll go right over here and go to your event TLV. Okay, and okay, on this one it's single is the transmission mode. So if we click this 3 times, and we should get sent out the frame errored, and let's do all these. Okay, so let's update, and then we're going to send one. It's going to be sent. Go down a little bit. Okay, there we see they've gone out. So we get errored frame, framed event, errored framed event, errored framed error, and also error frame period, error running. Okay, so we had a couple that we sent before that, but it looks like they all got sent, and we can send these again. Okay, and we'll go over to the capture. Okay, and if we expand, just take a look at this, it does look like that everything's in there. We're getting the correct event notification. Okay, so we go back to the stats. Here we're getting 3 event notifications and 3 unique event notifications. Okay, so we're triggering those stats. Okay, there's a few other things. If we go here to the link OAM, let's see, under the information PDU, you can also change that. So you can change these. And again, you have to remember when the protocol has started, you'll have to come and either clicking the port or the link ID, I believe you can update these on the fly. And if you click on link OEM here under ports, there's a link, you get the notification flag that an update is required. Okay. Sometimes you'll also get this message if an update is needed for the change to take effect. Okay. And then if we go back here, you notice that it's cleared. Okay. If we scroll down, we have other counters getting triggered like link fault, dying gasp, critical events. Okay. I will make another note that if you need to change the link event TX mode on whether you want the event TLVs to be sent singular or periodic, to change this you will have to stop the particular protocol. So if I'm going to stop on this one, you can then change it if you need to. Okay. Let's start that back and let's take a quick look. Anything else we want to go over? Most of the rest of these are going to be very similar. We do have some other counters, like if we receive an unsupported PDU, we'll count that. Some of these are TX and RX. We do show the local revision number, local and remote, if we change it. So here, remember, we changed the revision number. We're noting that here. This is the revision number we're receiving. Don't forget about your learned information. It might be useful to debug. Okay, when you go to learned info, you can refresh and grab the information. Also, for the event notification, learned info. And then, of course, your control capture is very useful for debugging. Okay. Thanks for watching.